Solid my people, I'm Naija. Welcome to an episode of Tori, Naija. My name is Oga Journey. So how on a day? Quite recently, a lot of us have come up to several news that have been heart-shattering and heartbreaking. First of all, we are very much aware of the Baba Ijesha saga, the 14-year-old who was molested and violated. Man, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that those are kind of things that form our headlines as news. Like, it's heart-shattering. Then while we're still to come to terms with that, we had the breaking and the very heart-destroying news of the death of Ini Umoran, a young Nigerian lady who with a promising life, she was abducted, raped, killed. Man, it's crazy. It's very painful. It's heart-shattering. It breaks my heart that those are the kind of things that form our headlines. The thing is, we have to talk about how to find solutions to these things. The menace of sexual abuse, sexual violation, molestation is actually getting out of hand. Yeah, right now what we basically have been doing is a lot of us have been taking to the online to air our voice against, to be angry, to vex. Yes, it's good, that anger is needed. But right now I think it's high time we went beyond just being on the online to being physical. Like, when I say physical, I'm not talking about fight. No, not fight. We find lasting solutions to it. A lot of persons are going to ask, oh yeah, what do you want to do? Right now it's important that every stakeholder, everybody involved actually has a measure they are actually contributing to make sure that this menace is curbed. First of all, we have the government, we have the NGOs, we have the community head, we have the religious leaders, we have security agencies, we have even private individuals, us, the citizens. What can we do? There are a lot of things we should start doing, start thinking about, putting in place so that this thing can be curbed. Because today they talk say no concern you, no concern you. For the guys there, we have sisters, we have aunties, we have uncles, we have mommies, we have, you know what I'm talking about. We have one important lady or the other, several important ladies in our life that, if this thing happen to, will be shattered. To ladies out there, you will say it does not concern you, nobody then do. It may be your own sibling, it may be your own relative or your colleague or your friend, or it may even be you. It's high time we find the solutions to see and try to figure out what can we do. First of all, I think on the part of the government has been trying, but I think more needs to be done. Yes, we have committees, we have commissions, we have task forces that have been established to look into the issues of sexual violence, molestations, and then also women and minority protection and all that. But the thing we have to ask ourselves is, how effective have these commission and task forces been? Like, how effective have they been? It's high time we have task forces and commissions that are operating at a maximum level, maximum efficiency. Now, what we need right now? Yes. Right now we need CC, I don't bite my mouth. We need maximum efficiency. That's what we need now. Our security agencies, then they try, but man, it's high time officers, sir. It's high time more need to be put in place, more need to be done. I'm very much aware that a lot of our security agencies have specialized units looking into these issues. Like, we have the unit on women and minority protection, sexual violence, all those things. Yes, we have those units, but the thing we ask ourselves is, yes, these units are working, yes, but how much are they working? Now, right now, we need improved responsiveness. Now, what do we need right now? As the thing they come up, then they attend to us sharply. That's what we need right now. We need an improved response system, because man, these guys, like, people when they do this thing now, they feel say, nothing they happen, we gather day, we bam, nothing goes up, police no go do us anything. And it's the scary part is that a lot of these guys are coming out with so much impunity to continue this act. Just this morning, it popped up on my notification that an elderly man was arrested. A man of around 50 was arrested in Ogun State for molesting his 3 daughters and another 10-year-old or 15-year-old child. And it's crazy. You ask yourself, where are we going with this? What is happening? So yes, the part of the government, the security agencies, we need an improved response. They try, but we need more. We need more ginger. What do we need in ginger? Now to the NGOs. Yes, kudos to all NGOs that have actually lent their voice or lent their resources to curbing or fighting this menace. But for all those who will never do anything, waiting they happen. If we conduct a public search, or we try to search out now, we'll find that there are a lot of NGOs who say their object is prevention of sexual violence or protection against this sexual violence or domestic violence or sexual violation or the rest. but they do anything. The only thing where they do now just evade corporate tax and not pay corporate tax. Right now, it's high time the NGOs stood up and yes, those ones that have this as their objective come out and say enough is enough. Let's sponsor seminars, let's sponsor rallies, let's sponsor a lot of movements so that we can actually sensitize and try to put our own quota in covering this menace. Because almost you see, it is sub well. It's happening and it's not longer funny. Like, it's heartbreaking. Then our community leaders and our religious leaders, people are like demigods. Or is this demi or semi-god? So, whichever one. You are like gods, little gods to our people. They look up to you, they respect you. Now, when I talk, they listen to you. People listen to you. We beg you to use your influence at this point to talk to your people. The various people within you, sensitize them. Right now, what we need is all hands on deck. All hands on deck. It's very important. Now, for all the private guys and citizens of the country, what do we go do now? Right now, I think the only thing that enter street matter. It's right time we all took it personal. Not violent. Don't get me wrong. Not violent. No carrying gun. No carrying arm. No. But it's right time we actually started lending our voice and being active. If you know someone who does this, report the person. I don't know why you cover it up. Report the person. If you see somebody where done they show trade saying that what he wants start to do, correct it. If the person no one here, get a higher authority or an appropriate authority to deal with the issue. Because right now, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And please, I want to beg our ladies. I know yes, at this point, a lot of you have been coming online to vex and that men are scum, men are this, are scum. No problem. I'm not gonna follow on a drag that one. But let me tell you something. While you're going online saying men are scum, men are this, men are that, be aware of the fact that yes, a lot of these things will not be fought even except with the help of men. That is true. For you to fight a menace that is caused by men, you also have to need the support and the participation of men too to be able to curb it. Yes, the ladies can fight it, but you also need the support of well-meaning men. There are a lot of men out there who are ready to take up and help in the fight against this. My people there, this one no matter if you no concern me. You know my business, I don't want to know. You know concern you today. Tomorrow if it concern you. That's the truth. Right now, we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing? Are we just only coming online to shout, to para, to vex? Yes, the anger is needed, but let's channel it, let's make it physical, let's bring it out, let's let the people feel it. Because take it or leave it, these persons doing these things are not even bothered though. They are not even as if they want to repent. They don't want to repent, they don't want to repent at all. It's not funny. They don't want to receive like grace in their life. Like, I don't understand how you comfortably look at a 14-year-old or 13-year-old child and you say she's sexually attractive to you. Man, it's crazy. What if not your sister? What if not your, like, what if, and let me say something. Yes, we're talking more about the ladies because it's happening more to the ladies, but it also happens to the guys. Let me state that. It also happens to the male folk. So please, I don't want gender sentimentality. Let's be objective in the best way we can. But let's fight. It's happening more to the ladies now. Yes, that's important to state that. But it will not be out of place to say it's happening to the male folk also. But nevertheless, it's important we put a concerted effort to fighting this menace. Because to tell you the truth, if it continues at this rate where it's coming on, the only thing we keep doing is just to keep shouting and keep turning on the online. After that, we'll go back to our rooms and it ends there. And you ask yourself, if it happens at that time, we'll come out and shout again. No, we need right effort. We need laid down procedures. We need foundational movement so that this could be stopped. Trust me, I'm heartbroken. They pay me die, and I'm willing to do anything within my individual capacity as a Nigerian citizen, as a lawyer, as a well-meaning citizen of the country. I call on all citizens out there. Let's see how we can support this fight against sexual violation, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and all that. And I know, although it's seeming difficult or the hard jacks, with time we'll get to a better situation. Also, there's this thing we need to stop doing. Like, there's this crazy thing we do in our society that it's high time we stopped it. Like, you see the act of demonizing victims of sexual abuse. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy when you see the way they are treated. That's why most of them don't even come out to talk about it. That's why they don't report it. That's why they can't tell it, because the society looks down at them. If it's a lady who is raped, people will say, it's addressing, or she'll say, what were you doing in that place? It is none of your business at that point. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like deal with the problem immediately. She's telling you, this person is molesting me, or this person molested me, or this person tried this. Your business is not to start asking her, what were you wearing, or who were you with? Who is the person? What circumstances led to that? Oh, okay, what do we do? How do we tackle it? Okay. So my people there, this episode is short, yes I know, but this episode is basically for lending a voice to the issues of sexual violations, sexual abuse, domestic violence. I believe that Nigeria will surely get to that stage where we can look back and say, yes, we've come a long way better. So until we get to meet on the next episode, swallow my people there. My main Aroh John Aroh, stay safe, stay okay, watch out for your neighbor. You don't know what is happening, you don't know what may happen to the person tomorrow, we don't know what may happen to you. The best we can do right now is to look out for ourselves, watch out for ourselves, and continue to pray. And I believe, say, with time, Naija go better. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and also to continue to spread the good news to people. Let's get Tori out there so that people can actually be able to lend their voices and also learn one or two new things every day. My people, them, Swally.